Welcome to LegendPort, the harbor of history's greatest untold stories. Subscribe now and sail with us into the unknown. Today, we uncover the breathtaking rise and the haunting fall of the most legendary ship ever built, Titanic. A floating palace, a dream of steel and splendor that vanished into darkness. In the early 20th century, the world was racing toward modernity. Nations, industries, and empires all wanted to prove their power. And from this ambition came a vision: to build the largest, most luxurious ship ever seen. A ship that could not only cross the Atlantic, but do it in unmatched comfort and style. Titanic wasn't just a vessel, it was a symbol, a floating masterpiece. And the world waited in awe. Titanic's creation began in Belfast, where steel met dreams. She stretched over 269 meters long, with a hull taller than many buildings. Her 4 towering funnels were iconic, only 3 functional, one just for beauty. Inside, pure opulence. Grand staircases carved in oak, chandeliers glittering above velvet carpets, and dining rooms rivaling 5-star hotels. First-class cabins felt more like royal suites, while second- and third-class passengers experienced unheard-of comfort. She was designed not only to float, but to impress. Every inch, from the brass doorknobs to the Turkish baths, spoke of human pride. Titanic was the very definition of progress and perfection. On April 10, 1912, Titanic set sail from Southampton. The docks were filled with cheers, waving handkerchiefs, and the deep rumble of her engines starting. Over 2,200 souls were on board. Millionaires, immigrants, families, and crew, all chasing dreams across the Atlantic. As she moved through the water, passengers marveled at her smoothness, her size, her silence. This wasn't just a journey. It was history in motion. Days passed with elegance. Orchestras played as first-class guests dined in tuxedos. Children ran through hallways. The kitchens served thousands of meals a day. Even the lower decks buzzed with life and laughter. Titanic wasn't just a ship. It was a city at sea. But above the polished decks and shining railings, ice was drifting silently in the northern waters. April 14, 1912. Just before midnight, a lookout spotted a shape in the darkness. An iceberg. Despite desperate maneuvers, Titanic struck. A faint shudder. Then silence. At first, many thought it was nothing. But beneath the surface, the hull was torn open. Water rushed in through 5 compartments. The unsinkable ship had only hours. The calm turned to confusion. Officers gave orders. Lifeboats were uncovered. But there weren't enough. Only around 700 could be saved. Women and children first, while music still played to ease the fear. Some lifeboats left half empty. Others were overwhelmed. In freezing waters, people clung to debris, calling out into the night. Titanic split and sank into the abyss. Over 1,500 lives were lost. It was more than a disaster. It was a heartbreak heard around the world. For over a century, shadows have surrounded the sinking of Titanic. Was it truly a tragic accident? Or something more? Some whisper of an elaborate insurance scheme, hidden beneath the steel and luxury. And then, the strange absences. Why did certain powerful figures cancel their tickets at the last moment? Was it fate? Coincidence? Or did someone know what was coming? Add to that the ignored iceberg warnings, the shortage of lifeboats on such a grand ship, and the speed. Full steam ahead through icy waters. So many questions, so few answers, and the ocean still keeps its secrets. Titanic now rests nearly 4,000 meters beneath the sea. Its wreck discovered decades later, haunting and still. It inspired books, films, and endless fascination. But beyond the tragedy, Titanic reminds us of human ambition, beauty, and fallibility. We built her to defy nature, and nature reminded us who's in control. The story of Titanic isn't just about a ship. It's about dreams, pride, and the price we sometimes pay. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you enjoyed this voyage, give us a like, subscribe to LegendPort, and let us know what untold story you'd like us to explore next. Until then, sail safe.